minutes.
You want to wait 10 minutes?
No, I don't care. I mean, you got a countdown, right?
Yep, I'm doing the countdown right
Shit.
now. Hi guys, welcome to DD After Dark. Sorry about the wait. Computer problems, right? Cujo over here was sounding like a freaking robot and it freezing on me, and I wasn't even moving on him, I guess.
Nope.
So, yeah. So, Cujo, what have you been up to, brother?
Not too much. Working and putting some models together.
What kind of models you putting together?
Some 40K.
Ah.
Yeah.
40K. One game I can't afford. Yet.
Yeah.
Now, if Game Workshops wants to sponsor, wink, wink.
Yeah. You know, they my Orcus came in. I haven't went to get it. I haven't went to get it yet.
Ooh,
I'm guessing it is a D&D item that.
Video soon.
Yeah, I wish. I gotta go get it, but I might wait a few days.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
I'm waiting for a couple other things to come in.
So,
I did pre-order the new book.
Special edition?
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Well, yeah. I mean, they said
it's
not going to come out for a little while.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you want the special edition, let us know, because we'll put you down, because I need to know how many to order. Because, you know, you got to get them from hobby stores only.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, Miller, you probably have to change the name to Game Workshop After Dark. You know what? If they send me stuff, I would.
It's doing some 40K now.
So I went ahead and posted in Discord.
Okay.
The link to the Tabletop to Geneva's campaign thing or whatever.
Yep.
And I'm thinking maybe once a month some of us get together, play for a little while, and maybe stream it if we can.
Sounds good.
Sell out.
I already started my character.
I saw that you and Miller has too. Miller has one in there too.
I didn't want to get too far with it, but I wanted to just read a couple things before we got started.
Yeah. Now you're going to get the digital copy of that book too, ain't you?
Oh, probably.
So that's like, boom! I'm 100% down and playing whenever. Okay, Miller. Sweet. Cool. All right, so I know we got one player for sure. Make sure our schedule works out. You once a month, right? At least. So that's at least two.
Yeah, or you know, my problem is I can play like 4 times in a row, and then then another 4 weeks in a row I'm not gonna be able to play.
Kuja, why aren't you playing an Orc Barbarian Rogue? Oh. Ooh. No, why not?
An Orc Barbarian and a Rogue. Rogue at the same time.
Yeah, why not? You know, you just move your.
I'm on multi-class right off the bat. What level are we starting at?
I don't know. What level do you guys want to? Big green guy hunched down like. I don't know. You guys want to start at level 1?
I don't care. That's fine.
I don't know. We can always work everything out.
Whatever everybody agrees to.
Yeah.
I think 1 to 3 is fine.
So I went ahead. Rage sneak attack. I would like to rage and sneak attack. Yeah, I had to miss my session, my D&D session Monday.
What happened?
Oh, I couldn't go because my son stuff. So they put
Okay.
they asked me if it's okay if they put my character on autopilot. I'm like, yeah, sure. They're like, well, how would you feel? Miller says start at the beginning, level 1. Okay, then we will start at level 1.
Oh, because whatever he says goes. Miller says 1, so there's no debate.
Well, Miller says 1, so I'll try to figure out how to do a poll in Discord, and I'll do a poll. How about that?
That's fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
I'm just giving him hell.
But yeah, son wasn't feeling right and stuff, so I didn't want to leave him with the wife by herself.
I
Do like a 30-minute drive.
I just finished Quinn's video before this started.
Oh, his airbrush video?
Yeah, he's got a lot of questions, a lot of questions and answers there.
I'll have to check it out. Goddamn right. Oh, Miller.
Hey, Quinn. What's up, Quinn?
So, you know what? Let's see. I'm going to bring up that.
I'll turn on my air compressor.
Ooh. See, Harbor Freight has a spray gun for like $10.
They do. I've seen. I've actually bought that little stand, airbrush stand at Harbor Freight. It holds 2, and then you can also put that one in there with some paint in it. Either way. But they have an airbrush cleaner, which I don't use. But they got an airbrush up there. I don't know if it's not half bad. I don't think.
The one I saw was had a glass bottle that just slides on.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of different airbrushes out there. You got to be careful that you get the one that you want.
But you know what? Let me log into the campaign thing. And I'll just view campaign. See, here it is right here. Let's see here. Let's do a screen share.
I rolled all 20s.
I call BS on that one.
Hey, if you're gonna listen to Miller, anything goes.
Well, see, here's Cujo, and here's yours. Let's go ahead and list. Are you sure you want to create a new unassigned character? Why not? That way, if somebody needs one, we can just.
You're gonna make a new one?
Oh, I'll put one in here so that way, if somebody wants to use one, they can.
Well, they can just make one if they hit the link.
Oh yeah, very true. Very, very true. But I guess I'll allow all kinds of sources too, as long as I have access to it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you wanted, so I just I normally turn off. For me, and this is just me personally. I mean, I didn't want to use anything for Magic the Gathering because if I'm not playing in that setting, I'm not going to use Eberron stuff if I'm not playing in that setting. That's all up to the DM, Same thing with Rick and Morty. I usually turn that off. And
I got Rick and Morty off. I have
Critical Role. I don't mind because there's really not that much they add that I don't mind. It's not crazy.
See, I wouldn't mind somebody trying to play a gunslinger.
Yeah.
But that's in the Taldori guide. Well, actually, that's on EM's Guild. It's
be a Warlock.
Warlock. Patron of the Great Old One.
I think I picked this other. I can't remember what I picked. But I haven't picked the actual patron yet.
Pointing on his seats. That's just walk us through it. Yeah, I know. And I'm not gonna lie, it's funny because I didn't like D&D Beyond until I got it.
Of course.
But now it's like I still want the books. I still need the physical books because I feel like I can look up stuff faster.
I think
But
it's funny because the more and more you use D&D Beyond,
the more you
and
get
more
used to
you
it.
really don't need the books. It's
Yeah.
really almost the books are for me start to feel old school, and I
Mm-hmm.
like it, and I like to collect them. I like to look through them, and I like to have the book by my side when I'm playing. But man, you get more used to all the time and quickly looking up things on D&D Beyond. It's one thing I have a problem with is I like to have a certain page pulled up or two, and I don't
Uh-huh.
want to have to try to go into a major search and then try to get back to where I was. Um, but man, if you have two devices going, um, you got one that's on your campaign and right there where we're at, and then you got another computer or
Yeah.
tablet or something else. Then you can use that as just your search tool. Period. You definitely wouldn't need a book.
Oh, like me as a player, I have my character sheet pulled up on my tablet, right, on the player app.
Yeah.
So then if I want to look up rules or something, I'll look them up on my phone.
Okay.
But I also have the spell cards, so that way
Yeah.
I can see the right there in front of me
Yep.
without going through the everything else.
What do you want to do tonight? What are we gonna do?
Well, I thought we going over
Build
our
off.
characters.
Okay, so who's DMing? Who's are we all
You know
making
what?
characters? Are you making a character?
I'll make a
If you're,
character for somebody to use. We could pick the race and stuff.
I know,
That
but
way,
someone's not gonna want to do it. They're gonna want to pick their own race, and
yeah.
you can have a character made, but I mean, um, they're not necessarily gonna want to use it.
Yeah.
Most
Let's
people have their own ideas. Just like if you would have picked me, one of them would have been like, hell no.
Oh,
That's the whole fun of. I finally get to play a character, and you have to pick it for me.
yeah.
You know,
Good point.
you,
Good point. Let's see. Hate from Saber Dice says he wants to play Chain Devil. No. Cujo isn't wrong. I do a lot of mix of both books and D&D, but also, you know, the
I'm
encounter
not.
builder on D&D round saves a lot of time. Yes, I have noticed that because I've been playing around with the encounter builder and stuff. Zero, hey, we got a BBEG. Zero, we're playing the Ancient Red Dragon.
All right. Well, I guess I'm definitely gonna be evil now.
Ooh.
Well, because I mean, if we have a chain devil and a red dragon in the party, I'm gonna have to be an evil warlock for sure. That's
Yeah.
100%.
Well, would you? You said I know we talked about doing homebrew, right?
Homebrewing, yeah, that's
Yeah, do like homebrew. That way, if people can come in and out as they please, that way they're not really missing anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
And if we stream it too, like they can watch and get caught up, see what they missed.
Yeah.
Excuse me, why don't I have a wrench next to my name? I don't know how to set that up. Wait, Zio, you had a wrench by your name. Hate did it. Blame Hate. But yeah. Because you're not fancy. So yeah, like what do you get like as a player what do you expect from the DM? Because you said you never played, right?
Just I don't know, just direct the story. I don't know. Throw some monsters in front of us if that's all you got. Let me roll some dice.
Roll some dice. Now I do. Okay, so since I'm going to be DM, and I will, and I guess I could trust you guys. I say you can roll your own dice if you want.
So yeah, that's the other question is, are we rolling dice for stats or are we picking
Standard array?
Standard array or points?
Me and myself, I like standard array, but if you wanted to,
I don't really. The one thing with standard array is what do you get? You get like
you get 1 negative. Because standard array is here. Race class abilities. Standard array is 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, and 8.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah. Point by system.
Yeah, the only reason why I hate that is you can't manipulate it at all. You're not rolling. So it means you can't ever try to like, oh my gosh, look at some numbers I got.
You know what?
So and then you're fixed to those numbers, which is there's the only cool part about it is everybody's going to be has the same exact numbers where you want to put them. It's the only difference. With point by, you can choose to dump a bunch of your stats and kind of pump up your other ones. It's still not rolling. Like some people will be like, oh, I got to be traditional, got to roll, which I understand.
Yeah. You know what? Let's do the point by.
I mean, let's see. Maybe we'll get a consensus what everybody wants to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for point by or roll.
Yeah, same here. It's what the group wants to do and how many we want to do. I'm thinking about 4 to 5. Maybe 4.
4 to 5 what?
People? Maybe 4.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. You know, so there's like you, Miller.
What's Miller think? What's he like?
Yeah, Miller, what do you think? You know, Miller, would you like to join us? Hey, and I already wrote off stats. Oh, really?
Oh. I see what's going on.
Miller says he always has his players rolls 46, drop the lowest. Roll 7 times, drop the lowest. You know, that's what.
Roll 7 times and drop the lowest?
Yeah, roll 7 times. There's only 6 stats. Oh, just in case one's low and they can switch it out, I'm guessing.
Wow. It's pretty good. I like the whole 4 drop the lowest. Or, you know, but I never heard the 7. That's interesting.
You know what? Give me a second.
I mean,
Let's see here.
He's got a grenade. Huh?
Let me see here. Let me send this to him. Invite. Copy.
Send him a link.
Yep, sending him the link. There we go. Miller should be able to join us. Get his input. You know, let's see. So, Zero and Hate already rolled theirs. Okay, guys. Well, you might have to re-roll.
But he's a red dragon.
Yeah, you're a red dragon. Your stats are set. All right, we have Miller. How you doing, bud?
All right, what's going on, guys?
Okay, so what?
Welcome to Warhammer Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I almost have a Chaos Army ready.
God, I'm the only one that don't have. I swear, I'm the only one that don't have some kind of old hammer. Yeah. Maybe I'll get on eBay and just buy a used army. How about that?
Whatever works for you, man.
So what do you mean? Okay, so you said you have them roll 7 times and drop the lowest, like the lowest stat.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that works out. Like if you roll the 46 and drop the lowest one for each stat, right? Mm-hmm. And if you do that 7 times and then drop the lowest one of those, I think that's the best representation of your character being a hero without being like super overpowered.
Yeah, you're definitely with the 2 drops like that and a drop in every number, every roll. You're guaranteeing that you're not going to have something too low.
Right. Yeah, and I've been doing those stats since 2nd edition. I've been rolling them that way. And
I told you mine before. Like I like them to use the point by, and then after they got all done, I said, okay, you can take 2 points from one of your numbers and put it toward your highest, or you can add 2 to your highest number, but you got a -2 from your lowest number. So if they got like a 10 somewhere, they'll have to drop that.
Right.
If they got an 8, they're going to have to go down to a 6 because
Right.
they're going to want that extra 2. Man, I can go an 18. I can start 18 strength. I'll be like,
Right.
oh yeah. So I make sure they have a super low dump stat so I can really get them.
See, it seems like
Yeah,
you guys have your own system.
That's fun,
Yeah, build that flaw. Make sure they take the flaw and choose it for themselves.
There'll still be superheroes, but
pretty fun.
but there's a good flaw that they really have to think hard to take.
Right.
So I like it. They always take it. Never see anybody say, nah. I'll keep my numbers the way they're at.
Right.
Oh, I get 2 more. I get 2 more.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what do you want to think? Let's see. Zero says, "Hey, we should totally TPK crits group, but let MPT tell him K."
Let's not tell him.
Let's see here. Okay. Hey, that's my line. Haha, good luck. Unless you roll 3 18s. It's hack and slash. Getting high up. We already rolled. Nah, I always roll high. Why is this still in discussion? Why? So, okay. And so Miller, you prefer homebrew or a modular?
Well, it depends. I've done both. So,
but in this particular campaign, we're going to run.
Yeah.
You want to
for
homebrew?
For like a once a month tabletop Dungeoneer run.
Yeah.
I think homebrew would probably work better. Because I've talked about this before. Since the biggest problem with getting a tabletop Dungeoneers group together to play is timing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the campaign needs to be set up to where if someone has to miss, as long as you have at least 3 players, then the game should roll on. So I think homebrew would be a better way to go about it, to where you could set it up to where, they're in some kind of guild or some kind of like private investigator thing, whatever, so that you could explain when people aren't there, then it can still carry on, and you have a good explanation for where they're at. They're off solving another case or hunting another monster.
So kind of like a monster of the week or something like that.
Well, that was
monster of the month.
That was my original idea, was to do monster hunts, to where everyone's part of this monster hunter guild, and then just run it, once a month, once a week, every 2 weeks, whatever the time frame is, and then you can rotate everybody out. It doesn't matter, as long as you have 3 players show up, it can still go on. If you have 6 players show up, it could still go on. You just need to adjust the.
Yeah. Now, so my DM, what he does, like I wasn't able to make my session on Monday, right? But everybody leveled up, and he's told me to go ahead and level up my character because he put my character on autopilot.
Right.
Do you do that?
It depends. I've done it that way, and that's kind of one of the changes that they've made with 5th edition is you can choose to do your advancement by experience points or
milestone.
Yeah. So doing it that way is a milestone way. And that's one way to do it. If you have a steady group together, and especially if you're running a module, like Saltmarsh, like I ran Saltmarsh for a long time, and I did that with milestone. So if you're consistently running it and you need the players to be at certain levels to do those certain modules, then if somebody misses one, then you're just going to advance them anyway. Otherwise, the whole module's screwed. Or you got to come up with something in the middle, which personally, it's preferable for me as a DM to, yeah, I read it on Andy.
I'm reading it now. It's all like all popping up right now.
Yeah, but personally, it's preferable for me if I have time to go ahead and maybe do like a little one-on-one session for an hour or two so that he can get, some kind of encounter, some kind of experience, to make up for that lack. But, if the real world happens and there's not always time to do it. So, that's when you just go to the milestone and play along.
Yeah, I know my work is kind of slowing down now and stuff, so we're getting more help. So I'm like, yes, I can pull less overtime for a while. Thank goodness. So, yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I know you've been working your ass off, man.
Yeah. But, oh, yeah. Okay, so I know I started one of my groups. I started a campaign, and we was like in. You ever play Fable?
Oh yeah,
I have.
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
Okay, so my campaign I was working on was based off of Fable.
Okay.
Around that world, so like you had the teleportation stuff and stuff like that. I still got that somewhere. I still got that book, and I think I have it all written up to like level 5, where they got. So yeah, I was like,
we talked about we're gonna try to do this whenever we can.
yeah.
But the main thing is, even if you're gonna do it all the time on a certain day, and you're just gonna be missing one guy, but you may be missing the DM. So obviously you're not gonna be able to do it then.
Very true.
That's true.
So are we just gonna try to wing it, see how it goes, and go from there?
Well, I've volunteered before to run as a DM and run those monster hunts, and my availability is pretty open.
Okay.
I don't have a whole lot of commitments other than once or twice a month on the weekends.
Yeah. Well, I know on weekends I work. That's my job. I work basically from Thursday to Sunday, so I'm off like the first half of the week. So that's why I can stream on. I'm free. I'm basically freed up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights. Well, not Monday night because that's our D&D nights here, but so Tuesday and Wednesday nights, as long as I let the wifey know.
Sure. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you guys want to play like on D&D After Dark, if you want me to DM, I'll DM. It's pretty easy to set up. I don't really know about the streaming part of it though. I have OBS. I don't really know how to use it that well though.
I'll send you some videos and stuff. I'll link some videos towards you from YouTube. That's how I learned.
Okay.
I think the most important thing would be just to play, and then
right.
If we just use the Discord and we're just having fun, and if we stream it, we stream it. If we don't, it's cool. I think
I'm game.
Cool.
I'm
fine with the monster thing. Monster hunt sounds cool. Like you said, it sounds very flexible. Like you can. It's almost like little mini one shots, but you're all in the same guild type thing, and there's a little bit of coherency, but it's not locked in to all the same people going out at the same time.
Yeah,
sounds good. Well, it's good to rolling up a character. Then crit, that means you need a character. So go ahead and start making one.
Oh, Jimmy. Okay, you know what? Fine, you guys can help me out.
This is character builder day, so.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'll walk you through it. Share your screen so I can see it, and if you're running into issues, because I've done it 100 times, and like I just started that Sunday. I think every other Sunday we're going to do it. Campaigns with a couple of the guys from the Discord.
Oh, you guys are okay. Hang on. Now everything's freezing up again.
Give it a minute. I still see you.
Yeah, you're fine.
There we go. Internet's moving slow. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see characters. Let's go here.
Yeah, campaigns. Yeah.
Yep. Content. View campaign.
So if you're gonna DM, then you need to send the link, right?
Or
it doesn't matter?
I think he can promote me to DM from here.
Let me.
Is that
That'd be
possible?
cool.
Is that you right here? This
Zola?
Exelon?
Yeah, I just started one just to have one that I could jump into real quick. But that's just
I picked a random name, and I'm like, hey, that's not even really that bad of a name. So I'll change it later. I'm like, well, you know what? How do you even pronounce it? It's like Gurig, or it sounds like Keurig though.
Keurig. You make the coffee for the group? That's your role.
Oh, I'll be making the brew.
So let's see here. Let's go to edit.
This is gonna be live.
Yeah, jump into your character to edit.
Yep. Then let's see here. Eberron, magic, why not?
Yeah, leave homebrew on, critical role on, kill magic, kill Eberron.
Okay.
He's right up my alley.
Yeah.
Feats,
Score?
crossing, all this good stuff.
Hold on. Go back up to advancement type. Change it from milestone to XP.
Okay.
I was talking about that before, but if we're gonna do monster hunts, then we're gonna do XP, because if we're gonna have different groups, or a larger group with different people switching out, that gives you an incentive to be there and play, because you're gonna get XP. If you're not there, you don't get your XP. Hit point type, change that from fixed
to manual.
Yeah, I don't like the way D&D Beyond does the hit point stuff. So
yeah, me too.
Leave the prerequisites for feats and multiclass. That's fine. Show level scaled spells. That's up to you. That's when you look at your sheet, it'll show your level scaled spells or not. So it's up to you.
I've noticed that has helped me out, because as a new player, honestly, I feel like, okay, I can go down. Okay, so I can cast this at level 5, and it's like a level 2 spell.
Yeah, that's true, but you do have to be careful looking at your sheet. Like if you're like, oh, I want to cast Fireball, or I want to cast Magic Missile, right? Because it's going to show up at every level. So if you want to cast it at level 1, you got to make sure you're clicking on the one that says at level 1 and not the one that's at level 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's up to you if you want to see those.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and actually no, because I know I can. So there's that.
All right, and encumbrance, use encumbrance is fine. Ignore coin weight is fine. Ability score modifier display, that's up to you. How do you want to view your character sheet? Do you want to see your actual score number, or do you just want to see the modifier number?
Modifier.
Yeah, you're going to use that more anyway. And character privacy, that's up to you. Do you want everybody to see all your stuff, or do you want to keep it private?
Yeah, I don't care. All right, so let's do this. Okay.
You've got a lot more stuff than I do. And honestly, my homebrew.
He's got unlocked just like mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave it on all sources. Yeah, I do that too. My homebrew world is pretty much low fantasy, but I can, if you guys want to do like all kinds of crazy stuff, I'll go ahead and make this campaign or this world open to whatever you want. I'll make it like it's freaking water deep and there's all kinds of everything.
I guess that's important to know, like what you want to do, because since you're the DM, like what kind of, because that'll help us on what kind of creatures we're going to be fighting, maybe what kind of character we want to make, you know?
Yeah. If
you like a low, like what do you mean by that? If you tend to like low fantasy, then
low fantasy, that's basically your, like the main races are going to be common, and anything that's uncommon is going to cause lots and lots of concerns.
Okay, I gotcha.
So like humans, elves, dwarves, halflings, gnomes aren't really going to cause much trouble. A dragonborn, nobody's used to seeing that. They're very, very rare. So you can play that, but it's going to cause a lot of role-playing experiences that are going to detract from the main plot and possibly get you killed.
Yeah. See, I like honestly. My favorite is
But with this thing as being a monster hunter thing, it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, maybe when you're back at the camp or you're in town or something like that. But if you're just going to go kill some monsters, the monsters don't care what you are.
Sure.
And as long as your group is okay with you, which they should be.
Yeah, and that's why I said if you guys want to play it that way, I can make that alteration to the world. It's pretty simple, to do it for this campaign. If you guys want to play, half Goliath ASMR or something,
Yeah, I get a little bit
Go for
worried
it.
when some people want to pick. They have like the ability to pick all this stuff right here.
Mhm.
When you go to like your monstrous races, like the hobgoblins and
Right.
centaurs and all that stuff, I'm like, if you're gonna play that, if that's what everybody's wanting to do, we need to change this all up. I mean, we need to change up the setting. Are you guys playing evil characters? Are you trying to play some kind of off, like, raised in the city
I do not mute you
Minotaur?
always.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't
and
hate.
that's the importance of the session 0
Yeah.
Yeah,
is to make sure, whatever you guys want to play. Like if you want to play crazy stuff, I can do that. We can go ahead and play crazy stuff.
I don't see Chain Devil on there.
nope, it's not.
No.
So
There's a
hey,
cobalt.
I'm sorry, hate. There's no Chain Devil.
Yep. And there's no red dragon either.
Where's Red Dragon? Like purebred?
Maybe
Red
keep it
dragon.
a red
Dragonborn.
dragonborn.
Red Dragonborn.
No, I don't think so. I read it.
I could just here. You know what?
Yeah, one of the things that I would weigh in on a little bit too is that a lot of people, or I've noticed a lot of newer D&D players, they go straight for the crazy stuff. They go straight for the Minotaurs and all that, and they miss all the nuances of the basic races.
Yeah. I'm thinking, honestly, I'm going to do human fighter.
Human fighter.
When
Basic
generic is
gets.
all hell.
No.
Basic gets.
Echo Knight, subclass.
Oh yeah, nice.
Critical role right there.
Yeah, I got the Wild Mount book. I don't have it on D&D Beyond. Do you have it on D&D Beyond?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Fantastic.
At the time when I got the legendary bundle, Wild Mount came out, so
Yeah.
I was able to get that. I gotta pay $75 to get the next 3 books if I want them.
Ouch.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. We want a human.
I'm going with
Half
the Grey
elf, half
Dwarf.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with basic human.
Basic human. Right
Yep.
on.
One and everything.
Okay.
Let's see here. Increase my scores. Choose a language. Let's go with. Let's go with Dwarvish.
Really?
No, actually, I want to go with. What is it? Celestial. Why not?
Celestial. All right.
Why? Yeah, explain that.
Yeah, you got to put that in your background. How do
Yep,
you
I will.
choose
How in
Celestial?
the hell you gonna get that in your backstory?
Well, I think if I remember right, the Echo Knights, Dunamancy has something to do with it.
With Celestial?
I think so. Now I'm gonna look it
Okay.
up. What-
I don't
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll come up in a campaign.
If not, I can always change it. I'll change the language.
yeah,
Ooh.
no, you can't change it.
Let's see here. Let's go with
Once you pick it, you picked it.
could go with the Blood Hunter. Add a class.
My son plays a blood hunter.
Dude, I heard they're so much fun.
I killed
Let's
him.
see. Fighting skills. Let's go with acrobatics and athletics. Fighting style. Defense, dueling, great weapon fight. Now, okay, here's the thing that gets me. 2 weapon fightings. That's with 2 weapons. One in each
Mhm.
hand, correct?
Right.
Okay, that's the style I like.
How many arms you got?
Well, by the time I get my shadows, I'll have 6. Let's see here.
So that essentially just gave you a feat without the AC
Basically.
bonus. Right.
Let's see. Vanilla. A Miller. This sounds familiar.
Yeah, I just walked Quinn through it last night for our Sunday campaign.
Blood Hunter Van Helsing. Ooh. Yeah. So second win. So there's that. Okay, and you said
All right, yeah. So do manual rolled.
and you know what? I can roll them all here too.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, yeah, we can do them one at a time. And roll 46. And throw out the lowest one.
So yep, I take out the 3. So I need to get a pen and write these down.
13. Well, we'll just place them as you roll them, and then you can move them around.
Okay.
So 13, put that wherever you want.
1, 2.
Oh, you're rolling them on there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
15.
This is 12.
I would have to go get my dice.
No, you got to throw out the lowest die, dude.
Oh my God! Yeah, you're right. 12. My bad.
That's fine.
It's 4, 8, 12. Another 12. I got a feeling this is going to be balanced. $12. Nope. 13.
Nope, 13. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6, 10, 15.
Nice.
And this one here. So there's 4, 8, there's 14.
14.
And you said the
Yeah, go ahead and
roll.
roll one more time.
So this is 7th?
16. So I'm going to get rid of
Well, it's not 16, it's 14.
14. Yep.
So
So
drop 12, make it 14.
all right. So let's see. As a fighter, I need strength. Oh, that depends because if I want to use a bow too, I can have strength and dexterity.
And you're doing 2 weapon fighting.
So yeah.
You might want to use finesse weapons.
Yep. So that
Maybe.
requires
It's
dexterity.
up to you.
Let's see here. Let me open up this other window. Source, game rules, artificial barbarian, fighter. Here we go. Okay, we're rounded. Archer, martial architect. So let's see here. Game fighter, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Let's go with Echo Knight. Let's see what they got. Your Echo has an AC of 14. Okay, that does no good.
It's the worst part of rolling up a character.
Yeah,
Looking
right
through all
here.
the options and making a decision.
Let's see. As a fighter, strength and
What-
dexterity.
What are you trying to figure out?
Well, I see. I don't know if I want to use archery and finesse weapons requires dex. Every other thing
Oh, I
requires
know.
strength. Then my next highest, I was going to make Constitution. So let's see here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this.
You got some pretty good scores there, man. And they're really not that far off from each other. So
No, they're not. This 15, I could put 15 as my Constitution, 14. My 2 14s as my Dex of Strength.
Yep, and then dump the other ones.
Yep. So let's see here. Let's do this. Let's do 15. 14.
I mean, wisdom's not a bad choice
14.
to throw some points in just for that saving throw
Yeah.
as the fighter, because you really don't want somebody taking control of you and murdering your whole party.
And this one was This
I
one
mean,
was
not to metagame or anything, but
yeah.
Yeah.
it's always a consideration.
So here we go. 14, 14, 15, 13. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Echo Knight. I think. Do I need intelligence for that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think it might be intelligence.
I have no idea what that is. What in the heck did that come from?
Wild Mount.
Yeah, Wild Mount.
Oh,
And
is that?
yeah, they have the ability to manipulate time.
Yeah. So basically,
Okay.
I can pull a different person, a different me of another time, like and stuff. It's
Okay.
Yeah, I thought of it when I was reading through it. It reminded me of that movie Next with Nicolas Cage, where he could kind of see a little bit into the future and make his decisions. And there's some pretty cool mechanics that go with it.
Yeah, you can temporarily
That I thought
transfer
would be
your
fun to play.
echo. Like I can move, like I can teleport where one of my shadows are, and also one of my shadows can like intervene on an attack or something.
Oh, okay. They were fighting an Echo Knight then. I remember that episode.
Oh, I'm so far behind.
Because I'm thinking that none of them are Echo Knights, so I know an NPC that they played against that must have been that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to leave it like this. So
Okay.
there's that.
And whenever you're happy with it, yeah, you can scroll down and see what your final calculations are. I think you're a human, so you just get a few plus ones in there, right?
Yep. 15, 15, 16. So yeah. So I can either use finesse or dex right now.
Equally good at both, man. That gives you options. If you're frontline up in the face, you have enough options to use whatever you want.
All right, background. Let's go with
who's all in the Sunday game.
We got Quinn and Beard. Beard's playing too.
Okay.
And he's never played D&D. He's done some role playing in the past, but he's never played D&D, so it should be fun.
Wow.
And Kevin from Imagination Hobbies.
Okay.
He's playing. And Sath, I don't know his real name. I think he's Zero's friend, if I remember right.
Okay.
You choose another language. Let's go with Dwarvish. I don't care.
Yeah, I do care.
I bet you do.
No.
Okay,
I don't-
fine.
Hey, you guys are going to be on the same team. Maybe you
Yeah.
want to speak a different language together.
Yeah. What if we want to work as a team?
That's cool. No, go ahead.
What did you say that in Dwarvish? I said you. Don't toss the dwarf.
You know
So,
I'm a gray dwarf, right? Well,
Yeah.
I think I'm better than regular dwarves.
Yeah, but once you hit it in
I'm
sunlight,
definitely
you're
not gonna like a human talking dwarf.
what's this? Why are you ignoring us? The show sucks. We're not ignoring. No one's chatting.
I don't
Sorry,
have chat.
it's not the Zero show. Apologize.
Well, we got one viewer. As long as we got a viewer.
Crap.
Okay.
Lost a viewer.
As long as somebody's there.
Yeah. So let's see here. Retainers. You have a service of 3 retainers ward to your family. These retainers can be attuned messages. One might be a.
Oh shit! Did you pick Knight?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Well, I'm just thinking because normally
It's fine. There's some good options in there, but as far as the role playing side and your background goes, that means like you are part of the nobility. You're recognized by the crown as being a knight of the land,
I don't want
a
that.
protector of the land. I mean, you can go that road if you want, but it does come with a lot of role playing
Attributes.
Yeah.
Right. considerations.
Yeah.
You know what? Soldier. Let's go with deception.
Okay, yeah, soldier's good.
Let's go with 3-dragon anti-set. Okay, so there's that one. Suggested. You know what? Let's do random.
Well, yeah, those are up to you. And like
Yeah.
I say with my players, really, like you can pick them if you want. Like if you just want some help with how to role play your character out, you can pick those, or you can just come up with your background on your own. Because all that stuff's just mostly for people who aren't familiar with role playing, so that they have something to look back to.
Yeah, so I'll do that part later. Character details, alignment. Let's go with lawful neutral.
Okay. The law is the law.
Modest.
Yeah, see, lifestyle, that really doesn't matter either.
Yeah. Starting equipment. Chainmail. 2 martial weapons. Let's go with a...
See, this is where your strength or dex conundrum earlier would play out.
Yeah.
But since they're both the same, yeah, you can pick whatever you want.
Yeah. So I'm thinking crossbow one hand. You know what? Let's go with 2 scimitars.
All right. Dual wielding scimitars.
Yeah, why not?
You sure you don't want to play a drow elf?
Huh?
You sure you don't want to play a drow elf?
Oh,
Drist.
that's good, isn't it?
Yeah. That's all right. Human can dual wield scimitars.
Let's go here with a light crossbow with 20 bolts. Let's do an engineer's pack. Soldier starting equipment. Piece of a banner. Let's go ahead. Let's add starting equipment.
Okay.
Then let's see, no attune items. And let's look at it.
Yep. And the first thing I would do as soon as you look at it, once you're done, go to equipment there.
And equip the stuff.
Yeah, and equip the stuff.
So let's see here. Let's go with chainmail.
Just equip all of it.
Yeah.
Because that way it'll show up on your actions. I mean, you're obviously not walking around with the 20 things in your hands, but it makes it easier during play for you to find that stuff and click it.
Yep. So there we go. And my stealth is at disadvantage. But it's a +2.
Because you're armor.
Yep. Inventory. So all that. Attunement. Other possessions. So here we go. Now I just got to come up with a name.
Yep.
So let's go with dice roll. What is a good name?
Click back on the forge thing, and there's a fantasy name generator. You can just power through them. Or I keep a list actually right here under my keyboard of a whole bunch of names for NPCs and whatnot. And then I have elf names because in my world, elves are based on French culture. So I've got a whole bunch of French names here for my elves.
Cool.
Actually, I have one. Oh, no, I don't.
How many Medusas would you throw out at somebody?
3.
It depends. That depends on the party level. I would say party level -1.
Now, lore-wise, how many Medusas would you throw out?
One at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, what is he?
Of course, they would have henchmen and
he's copying me. Crit, you're going to be in the game. I'm in because we're basically the same character. LOL.
Yeah, he's talking
Are
about,
we really?
well, he's talking about the Sunday game. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
really?
he's playing a paladin, but he did go with the knight background, so he is a noble. He does have land. I mean, it's a small rundown farm, but it is a land. Mm-hmm. He does own land.
So I'm thinking. See, this is how I did my World of Warcraft character too. My first one, I just boom, boom, Boom.
There's a Penelope there. You skipped right past it.
Oh
You're
no,
perfect.
Penelope. Be like, don't mess with me. I'm Penelope.
Just think of
That's
the
Penelope.
pony. Just think of
Oh,
think of
can
the
you imagine if his
think
name
of the
was
pony
Sue?
show.
The Pony Show.
The My Little Ponies. There's got to be a name in there that you like.
Let's see, Irene. There we go.
Another good one. Is there a Sally?
How about Sue? A boy named Sue. Sandy Firefly follower. Hurley. Iran. There we go. I'll go with this one. Merlin Mile Watcher.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. In view character sheet. Why didn't it save? Oh, I didn't save it.
What?
You shouldn't have to.
That's what I thought.
You mean the name?
Refresh that page. See if it changes it. Yeah, it didn't take it.
Didn't take everything? Or the name?
No, just his name. Just his name change.
Oh well, I'll pick out a name later.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so here's the stats and stuff. So this is honestly, even on my tablet, when I have this bring up on my tablet, on my whenever I go, I can. This is what I like. I have 2 sets of dice. Well, actually, you know what? The video comes out tomorrow. Everybody can see it then. But yeah.
What I think is cool is when I tried to join this campaign, it asked if it had a list of all my characters. Like I can bring a character over that I've already made.
Yes.
Or I can create a new one. That's pretty cool.
So now, if that's the case, let me try. How can we get Miller to become the DM on it?
Oh yeah, I don't know how to do that. I know how to do it like in Roll20, but I don't know how to do it on D&D Beyond.
Well, what I like doing, this is just me, is like have D&D Beyond on one, and just use Roll20 for the map.
Yeah, that's what we do. Is we use Roll20 for the tabletop, because that's what it is, virtual tabletop, and then we use D&D Beyond to administer our character sheets. And then there's an app called Beyond 20, and it's just a plugin for Chrome. So anything, and what it does is whatever you click on D&D Beyond, it'll throw it into Roll20. So like you were just clicking on your crossbow and the scimitar and stuff, and it was rolling the dice here. What Beyond 20 does is it takes those rolls and it puts it out in Roll20. So it throws it up in that chat log. And it'll show, like if you're using a hand and a half weapon, it'll show both your one-handed and your 2-weapon damage. And if you're rolling with advantage, it'll roll, it'll give you the 2 numbers with the advantage or disadvantage.
So this right here?
Yeah, and it's just a plugin for Chrome. So you just install it once and it will work. I think it works with Astral too, and maybe some other ones. But yeah, so you have it added now. So
okay,
if you have both Beyond 20 and Roll20, or I'm sorry, D&D Beyond and Roll20 open, D&D Beyond will push everything you roll. It'll push it over into Roll20, and it's not just your rolls. Like you can click like the spell descriptions, and it'll throw those spell descriptions into the chat on Roll20 too.
I gotta see this, man. This looks kind of cool.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of where I lost some people when I was talking about it, that they didn't understand. And like I said, it takes a few minutes to set your character up on D&D Beyond, and then and get into Roll20. But once you get it set up, it streamlines the game immensely. Like it saves you time. You can stay in the immersion longer.
So okay, so how do you in it? So
You don't just go to the chat log there on Roll20,
mhm.
and
Oh,
then jump back to D&D Beyond.
then I can just
Yep, and just click. Boom. You might have to.
it just popped up.
Since you have your dice on there. Oh well, yeah. There you go. Yeah. it did work.
Wow, that is nice.
Yeah, and jump back to D&D Beyond, and go to one of your descriptions, like one of your abilities.
Let's see here.
And, yeah, just click the name of like athletics and combat.
Okay.
That should work. Yeah, see, it just rolled in Roll20. I heard it in the background.
Yep.
It just rolled.
Imitation. Nice.
Oh, nat 20. Good job.
It's a critical.
Yeah, it is.
That's what a 20 is.
So why does it? So does a lot of people know about this? Because I didn't know about this.
I don't know how many people know about it. One of my players brought it up to me because we were playing in Roll20 and we were trying to do the character sheets in Roll20 and all that. And the character sheets in Roll20, you have to type in every.
Yes, I hate them.
Yeah, so I was messing around with a script that was supposed to. It was supposed to copy everything you had in D&D Beyond and write it into the Roll20 character sheet, and it made errors. So, so we went around with that for like 2 months, and then one of my players was like, "Hey, check out Beyond 20, install that, and we'll see if it works." So we did, and it streamlined everything, and it's fantastic. So, big props to Beyond 20 people.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't do a video on it to get it out there.
I could. I mean,
Yeah.
this is really my thing, but I can. Yeah, I can.
Well,
Totally
I'll do one on it, and I'll give you the credit.
There you go.
All right. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll work on that. That'll, you know what? Honestly, that'll be my. I'll do some more research on it and get used to it and stuff. Then, bam, I'll use it a couple times. Then
play with it a couple times, and you won't go back. You won't remember how you did it before.
Yeah, this is like so much easier. Honestly, where was this when I was doing this campaign? Like, this is. Oh my gosh. Like, use D&D. Oh, and you can use. No way. It's saying I can use my digital dice on the other side. Let's see here.
No way.
Yeah, I see it rolling. I see them rolling here in Roll20. Oh, they were. I'm not sure.
Nope. Okay. I thought the digital dice that I have on D&D Beyond. There we go. So now let's go with that. Then let's go back. There we go.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So on the attack, so the attack roll stays on my side, but everything else, like the imitation, everybody else sees. So okay, that is nice.
Do I have to buy into Roll20?
No.
The DM, whoever the DM is, that's what they go off of, and I have a pro account on there. So if I'm DMing, I've got the pro account on there, and really all that does is like the dynamic lighting stuff.
Yeah, I ran it with a free account, and it was easy.
What about the thing you're talking about right now that helps it all get better?
The Beyond 20? No, it's
that
free, completely free.
All right.
Yeah.
Now wait a second. Now wait a second.
Didn't even have to put his email in there.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
You're gonna be in the game.
I don't have a computer.
Download. I wonder if you can download Chrome on your tablet.
But I do have Chrome on my tablet. But what I'm saying is what's the drawback of not doing that? What's the problem?
I don't know if
like if I'm on Roll20 because I have it downloaded the app.
Does it come up on your tablet like it's showing it does like on crit screen here?
Well, no. I mean, I can't see any kind of map or anything. When it comes up, it says like join a campaign.
Yeah. So basically, he just sees
Campaign first.
just his character sheet.
Yeah.
That's it.
But as far as like D&D Beyond, how does it link without the roll?
It's not.
Beyond 20, it doesn't link at all.
Nope.
So I could have my phone out with my D&D Beyond on it, and have my tablet out doing the roll
With
20 on the live stream.
Yep.
Which is fine. I have a phone that's as large as a tablet anyway. I mean,
I just got like a $28 Walmart tablet, and it just runs D&D Beyond perfectly with it, fancy dice and stuff.
Does it?
Yeah. But what the heck? I think busted. Oh no. So
I'm just thinking of in-game play.
now
you won't be able to see any of my numbers then if I can't get it to work.
Right. It might work though. We'd have to do a test. You just sometime before we played, we'll test it out and we'll get in like Discord chat or something.
Yeah.
All right.
Do
you want to go roll my stats? At least I can fill out the rest later. Or?
Sure. Yeah.
Somebody will have to roll them for me. I mean, if you're going to do it digitally.
Well, I can.
I mean, unless I go on and I do it on my phone here.
So,
but I don't know if you'll see it. Will you see it live?
Campaign. Yeah, watch this. Click on Tabletop Engineers, view campaign.
I don't know. Will it show what he rolls?
I don't think so.
Well, no, but I could put him in.
I'm already in there.
Let's try it. Okay, so this is what we see right here on my end.
All right, just go to roll stats.
Mean road.
And I guess I'm gonna have you clicking the buttons. I hate clicking buttons. I can go get dice, but you guys have to trust me.
You have to get an action cam down on your desk so we can see.
I could do it. I will do it. I'll turn this tablet straight down.
Or if you had an old phone, you can use that. Well, again, never mind. You could log into StreamYard with your old phone as the camera instead of.
Well, I was gonna do that. Remember, I said I want to try to do that one time.
Yeah. Oh, I've done it. It's easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done it before.
All right, so we're gonna do this digital crap.
All right, ready?
Don't roll 4d4s.
Those are sixes.
Yeah. I was gonna say
I'm giving them out.
I'm dyslexic, but God, okay.
$13.
Yep.
Is that 13 or is that 16? Oh, yeah, drop the lowest. I got you.
Yeah, you dropped the lowest.
I got you.
That one is a 10.
Nice.
So 9.
It happens, man.
That's okay. Is that you just rolled 1?
No.
And I have to drop the lowest one?
Yeah. So you got to drop that 4. So
14.
So 14 right there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 11. So that would be 10. $19. So that would be 16.
16. Pretty good.
Yeah, only 1.
What class are you planning on playing, Cujo?
Warlock.
Okay.
15. So that would be 12. And
Thank
the last
God for
one.
another roll.
Yeah.
I need something.
12.
So 11.
So it would be 11.
So I can minus the 9.
It's better than 9.
Yep.
Wow.
Positives.
So how you want to do this, Cujo?
That's a neutral character. Well, I have to put my highest in the wisdom.
Okay, so your highest is already in wisdom.
Yep. And
second highest is in constitution for your health.
I need my lowest stat in charisma.
Your lowest, so that'll be the 10. Let's do this here is 12. This is 10. Okay.
I want to say, so what do I got left? 12, 14, 11, 13 are all cool. Which one's the only one that matters? 13 doesn't matter. That's a 12.
Maybe 11 over there.
My 11's actually a 10, so 11's the lowest. I don't want that to be my dex. It's got to be my intelligence is 11.
Okay.
So 12 will go to dexterity. Constitution 14. Yeah, I gotta have hit points, and I gotta be able to concentrate sometimes. It's not good. It's not good numbers. There's no negative numbers. The only positive thing about it.
Fine, dude. Those numbers are fine.
Okay. It's okay. I got one decent number, but it's all right. Could have rolled one big number, one big old fat number. 16. I guess I'll have to do it.
You got your racial.
Yeah, I think I got a boost in wisdom, and I don't know what else. Right there is it shows you.
Yeah, your strength and.
So what strength was what?
Oh, your constitution too.
Yeah, race gave me 1, and constitution or race gave me +2 there.
So you got at least 2 16s.
Cool.
So. Oh wow! Look at this. I just realized this, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. How do they roll it? Go ahead and click one. See what happens.
Oh, it just rolls it.
Oh.
I'll take it.
And does it drop the lowest one?
It
6,
did it
4.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It did.
Look at that.
And look, you can assign it too.
Wow.
Oh, I never noticed that either.
Oh, is anybody watching?
So much easier.
Okay.
Well, it's
I'll
it's
take
up
it.
for all time now.
Put it right there, right in the strength.
Sorry, you already rolled, bud.
Yeah, I already did it. You have to kill this guy off and then start another one.
Done.
But yeah,
Bring on the first fight. I got it. Going in.
He'll go.
Not ready yet.
Leroy Jenkins.
It's a dragon though. Going in.
Well, yeah. Wow. Okay. So I wonder how many people actually knows about this too.
Is there anything else you need me to do in front of you?
No, that's it. Yeah,
I don't think
everything
so.
else I can see.
And I'll be able to access that now because I'm already in it. And I can access that character.
Yeah. So here you go. Like boom, view it. Your stats should be up. Yep. There's your stats.
Yeah.
What do you do? You pick
it's
regular equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can do it either way you want. You can pick regular equipment or pick the gold and buy your stuff.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's generally a better deal if you go with the equipment.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to hold that to you.
That is so cool. Now I'm going to be playing with that.
Yeah, man, it speeds the game up a lot. Keeps you in the immersion.
That's weird that it does the 4 drop the lowest because that's exactly what a lot of people do. Even though that's not standard. Standard is roll 3 and keep it.
Well, in 5th edition, it's 4 drop the lowest now. It says it even in the player's
They made it
handbook.
official?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think 3.5, I think they put that in there as one of the options. But it was like one of the options toward the end, you know.
Believe it or not, though, that's the first time I've had to roll dice. and I didn't even actually get to roll them. I didn't even get to click the button. It's pretty sad.
True. Yeah.
Pretty sad. Now, I've made plenty of NPC characters, and I use the standard array, and I haven't rolled any characters in a long time.
Well, you can do custom dice rolls on this too, on formulas and stuff. Custom crit limits. Oh, I'm going to play with this.
Yeah,
Cool.
It's a very useful tool.
Wow. That is nice.
And the app isn't bad anymore too for character sheets. If you're in a pinch as a player, you can roll dice now on it, and you can look at your character sheet on an app.
The D&D Beyond phone app.
Yeah, the player character sheet. Yeah, because
That's not bad at all.
I'll have it on my tablet, but when I need to go update it, I'll update it through my phone. And I'll turn on my Wi-Fi on my phone, my hotspot, so I'll update on the app. If I'm just here at my house.
Did you read the comments?
Doing it now. Let's see here. Let's see here.
I'm not going to last long.
Okay, GM. I'm going to throw a warlock at the goblin, and he's distracting us constantly. I'm a holy warrior of the church. Oh,
just doing God's work. Doing God's work.
Okay, how strong is he? Can he throw a dwarf?
Yes.
Probably.
I haven't put my weight in there yet.
I mean, he can certainly try.
Yeah, he can. He can.
He rolled a nat 20.
Of course.
Now, okay, so on your style, on how you DM, do you allow nat 1s and nat 20s automatic fail and succeed? You do?
Yeah, they are automatic fails and succeeds. If you want to do like a critical fail or critical success tables, then I could find those tables and do that. But it'll have to be unanimous for the group if you guys want to do that, because those work both for the bad guys and for the good guys. And those are cool. Like the critical successes is like you get an arm chopped off, or you lose your foot. And then critical failures are like you stab the guy behind you, or you shoot your buddy with an arrow. Things
you
like
drop
that.
your weapon. Your weapon slips out of your hand.
Or you break it.
Don't stay behind me.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Well, God.
So that option's always on the table, but the 1 is always a critical failure. It's always a failure, no matter what. And a 20 is always a success, no matter what.
Now, I know you have to have limits on that. Like, I want to jump over this ocean. I rolled a 20. I made it.
Oh.
Yeah, there's got to be limitations.
Yeah, I was thinking just attacks. You're right. As far as skills,
just attacks.
Attacks,
100%.
Yeah, just for attacks. I was talking about for skills.
For skills.
DMs.
Yeah, 1 is always a failure, but a 20 may not be a success because that it has a certain DC. So 1's always a failure. Everybody has a brain.
For example, crit. If you got a DC 35 and you roll a 20 plus 5 is your modifier, you're still at a 30. The DC is 35.
Right.
So I fail.
Yeah. So whatever you're trying to find out, whatever the issue is, if it's super, super hard and there's no way in Earth you probably know it, we still give you a chance. But it's going to be a really, really 1 in a million chance. And like if your modifier was awesome and you rolled that 20, maybe you know a little bit of information or something like that. Or if you want to,
you might get a little bit of it, but you're not getting the whole story.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you get a 20, most likely I would get something, a hint. But you're still not going to automatically. I know it. I'm a god. I know everything. Or I can jump across this thing because I rolled a 20 and I'm super, super strong. I can throw a dwarf.
So let's see here. Queen says
so he's got a shield. He's got a shield made of meat, like sausages and like beef.
Probably.
That's going to be
or his junk is so big he just calls himself meat.
The meat shield.
I don't know what his character's name is. It could be meat.
Well, he's talking about his character in our Sunday game.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's more than welcome to jump in on, for this campaign too, and he can roll the same character if he wants. I don't care.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yes,
Or, like I said, if we start playing around the same time, if you just started with that one, it won't be too high a level just to jump in. Same character. Well, no, if they're in a campaign, they're in a campaign.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're gonna be locked in. They're gonna be in the same world too, but the monster hunts are gonna be in a much different part.
Yeah.
Oh, possible. Is there a possible where we meet up with each other?
I'm not going to dismiss that possibility.
I want to hunt the party.
But
like for crimes they did, hunt the party.
Yeah, let's go with that.
It's possible, but
I want to hunt them for throwing me.
I would like to focus. I would like to focus on just getting people playing first, because we've been talking about it for months and months.
Yeah,
and
Quitting crossover tie-in
happen.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no problem, Kevin.
Yeah, it's all good, Kevin.
But yeah, we could definitely do a crossover later on, and that might involve people playing two different characters at the same time.
Yeah.
But we'd have to talk about that.
Maybe there are other characters is like on another mission or something.
Right. Yeah, they probably have to choose, but hey, if somebody has a lot of experience, they're a good role player. Like I think Kevin's got a lot of experience.
I
would entertain the possibility of them playing two characters.
Oh god, that would be confusing too. Have two separate instances of D&D Beyond up with one instant of Row 20.
Yeah, it's possible. Like I said, I would consider it for someone who has a lot of experience.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Well, Chris Schizo, anyway. Wow, okay.
He's got two different personalities.
Oh, I can, Yeah, those.
Yeah, if you've DM'd for very long at all, then you're snapping back and forth between NPCs and stuff all the time anyway. So
yeah,
characters isn't going to be that big of a stretch.
Very true. Because I know when I was doing this whole campaign, I was at least 3 to 4 people at one time.
Right. And I tell my players that sometimes if I'm switching, between two characters or two NPCs that have a lot to do with the plot line, sometimes I'll be like, all right, give me a second. And then I have to start thinking about how that, the mindset of the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Then he'll go ahead and speak, and I'll be like, all right, hold on. This guy, he's up to this, and he's doing that, and this is what he's keeping a secret, but he wants the players to think this. Okay. And then I have to go. So it takes me a minute sometimes. I mean, I'm not great. I'm not the world's greatest DM or anything. But.
What, so you want to have a target of next Wednesday, or was that too soon? I'm off next Wednesday, but then if we're going to do it on Wednesdays, I'm going to be gone for 4 weeks.
For 4 weeks.
I've got next Wednesday, and then I'm working for the next 4 Wednesdays. If that's what you want to do, is Wednesday. My schedule keeps moving forward one day. So I'm off Wednesday. I can get 4 in a row, but then it'll be a Thursday. Then it'll be a Friday. If I want to keep up with my days off, I got 4 days off in a row. I get 4 days off a week, but they keep rotating. They keep moving.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's not do it next Wednesday. That's going to be a little too soon for me.
Okay.
And then we'll see if we can get some other people to join in for D&D After Dark once a month or whatever.
Yeah.
Or every week or every 2 weeks or however. We'll talk about it in the Discord and we'll set it up. And we might start without you, Cujo, and then you'll have to play catch up.
God damn.
I mean,
okay. So
I'm level 2. I'm level 2 already.
we might do that. I might.
I'm
do
gonna
that.
be a
Like,
warlock. It's under leveled. I'm out. I'm out.
I cast Eldritch Blast while the paladin tosses me like a meat
I
shield.
cast Eldritch Blast. Oh, it gives him a nosebleed. Okay. Next turn. Next round. Let's go. I got 8 hit points. Hey, the warlock's down again. Do you believe that?
So
yeah,
I've been there. I know what it's like.
I'll be fair about it. You know, if we only play like 1 or 2 sessions and the players don't get very far, then I'll just bring you in as level 1 and you'll catch up. But if everybody's like, oh, playing every week and they're powering through stuff, just murdering monsters and leveling up, I might tell you, you know, if you're gonna play this week, go ahead and level up to 2 or 3. Or
I'm gonna be
whatever.
playing on the side and like the Sunday campaign, leveling up over there. Let me squeeze me into that campaign.
Kevin, I was thinking just play with the dudes that week, like they're in the guild doing missions, so that the lineup rotates.
Yeah, that's the plan. We talked about that a little bit earlier. We'll go ahead and lay it down again.
Well, we gotta figure out. Yeah, gotta figure out how many people are actually playing in it.
Yeah, like a Monster Hunters Guild, but we need at least 3. I have to have at least 3 players on any given game night. If we got 3 players, I'll run, and we can do it where you can switch out where you're in the Monster Hunter Guild, and if you can't make it for 2 weeks in a row or 2 sessions in a row, that's fine. As long as we got 3 people, we'll roll with it. So we might have completely different casts from one session to another.
Honestly,
as long as we get 3, that'll be fine. That's fine. I mean, it's fine with me.
Yeah,
I can do it. Just don't, if we're playing that way, don't expect like deep plot lines and things like that. We might have a couple of little threads that come back and forth, but it's just going to be guild missions, essentially one shots. And I'll probably give you guys like a job board. Give you a few different options to choose from.
that was honestly, I like me myself like in the essential kit. That's what's in the essential kit. They do. It's kind of like a job board, and that's what I did in one campaign. Like I just posted jobs on there. My players seem to like that.
Yeah, I played with my players like that for a while. We were doing monster hunts too, which is kind of where I got the idea from. We were taking a break from our normal stuff, and we just wanted to do something fun. And I asked them what they wanted to do, and they were like, "I want to hunt monsters." So, all right, we'll hunt monsters. And
I should have played a ranger monster hunter. Damn it! That's what my daughter is. Ranger monster hunter.
Yeah, is that actually a subclass?
Yeah.
Monster hunter. What's it out of? What book?
I think it's might be Xanathars.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. I think it's Xanathars. I don't know. You pick your favorite. Pick your favorite monster? I don't know. You pick a couple different races. I think of creatures.
Like types, like creature types.
Yeah, it's creature types and stuff, and then you get like bonuses against that. I don't know. There's some cool stuff, but I don't want to be a ranger.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of weird. Oh, Chris.
See you later, Crit.
Goodbye. Hopefully he comes back. I mean, this is his show, right?
Yeah, I don't even know if we're on stream. Yeah, we're still on stream, I think. But anyway, that sounds good. If we did lose the YouTube, guess we'll talk more in Discord about it and see how many people want to get in.
Yeah, I'll keep beating it up. I don't know if looks like he's coming back. So if he wants to run it on his show and he wants to set up the OBS and all that stuff, I'm okay with that. That is fine with me.
And I don't care if we do that or not. Like I said, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't care if we stream or not either. I know that might actually limit the number of people who want to come play if they know they're going to be streaming.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean,
they don't want to get on their face on the screen.
Yeah, or just be out there in front of people, because I know a lot of people are nervous anyway about just role playing. Just getting in there and pretending to be a character in front of in front of the 3 or 4 people that they're playing with in the group.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm going to be using my tablet for the Roll20, most likely. And I'm using that right now as my camera. So if I'm trying to think what I would be doing if I tried to stream myself. I mean, I could use my phone for streaming my picture and use that for Roll20, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could do that if I had to.
Yeah. Or you could take some of that Dwarven Forge money and go buy a laptop.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying.
I don't want to do that.
There's options.
Buy a laptop. I don't want to buy. I just did. I don't know if we're gonna be wrapping up here soon anyway. But I shot a couple of videos. I did my unboxing kind of an unboxing of the package that's been going around.
Right.
I also did a video on one of my Dwarven Forge sets, and then I've got another one laid out right here, and it's a pretty large one, real large. I'm gonna be shooting that tomorrow, so trying to get caught up on some videos and get them out there.
Wouldn't happen to be those lava tiles, would it?
No, I'm not to the lava tiles yet.
All right. I've been waiting.
I know. They're pretty cool. I'm definitely, after looking at them and playing with the whole setup, I'm not excited. I'm not excited for just throwing some out and trying to build something. It's like, it's sad. I don't know. I have plans that I'd like to make it great, but making just a full light board table with all lights. Light panels are they're like 8x8 or something like that.
Really?
And I bought extra, and some that came with the sets, and I said, give me another light pack because I think I'm gonna need more. Because I'm already thinking I don't want to have light panels here and here. They clip together, and then they power each other up. And then if you want to put one light panel further away, you can have there's these pigtails you can plug in and plug one in over here. But I'm like, wait I don't think I'm down for that. I think that I'm gonna, because it changes your height up and down. I'm used to more of a level playing field, and I'm thinking I might just build a light grid of however many tiles I want to fill, and then now it's a light table, and now I put all my tiles down and do that. So
yeah, it sounds like it'd be a good video.
Oh yeah. A lot of good videos to come with that.
Yeah, I think Crit's still having technical difficulties. Are you back with us now, Crit?
Yep, I'm back with you guys.
He's running around the house. Something's falling over. I think he ran over the cat.
No, it's. I
heard
switched
something.
to my phone. I had to switch to my phone.
All I see is hand. Oh, there you go.
There, brother.
There it is.
That's cool.
I don't know if it's better, but yeah, we can see your face now.
Oh God. Well, I must be doing something right because I'm. He's my wife. I don't know.
Yeah. Kevin asked if he could join us. I don't know if we're going to be on very long. Maybe 20
yeah,
minutes.
I guess so.
We could be. I could be on for a little bit longer. Let me see
who's on the list to get the box next? Do we know?
No, I do not. I think that's up to you.
I don't think so. I mean, I think it has to be who wants to participate, and then who hasn't already got it.
There's a role. I know Hate set up a role for the people who want it.
Okay.
So I think it's up to you to pick someone who has it as a role.
Oh, okay.
And then send it out.
I'll talk to Hate and I'll check out Discord and see who's got it.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Where is he at?
He's at work.
Oh, I'm talking about. I'm looking at Discord.
Oh, Imagination Hobbies. That's him.
I think his name's Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quinn talking about the box. He says, yeah, you message whoever you want to send it to that's on the I want it list and make sure they're good to get it and send it on.
All right.
I don't have the power to make it show up in the. Or to make
Oh
his
yeah,
comments
yeah. I got it pulled up down here. I just seen any post of that.
Oh yeah, here. There we go.
There you go.
Trying to multitask at the same time.
So Kevin,
There
if
you
you
go.
want to jump on, go ahead.
I just sent him the link.
All right.
Found him. But yeah. So okay, so basically everything you guys was talking about, I missed. So what was you guys talking about?
I got
Oh,
Cujo
no.
talking about Dwarven Forge, his lava
Yeah.
tiles, trying to talk him into do a video on his lava tiles.
Can't wait to see it.
And then he gave me like 75% of the video. And then he said, I don't know if I want to do it or not.
Yeah,
Like,
I know
come on.
exactly what I'll do in the video, but I'm not going to do it. To be honest with you, those tiles are like they're really cool, but it's so exclusive to like one type of terrain, one
Right.
area. You're not going to use them very much. I mean, obviously, I haven't even used them yet, but when you do use them, you're going to be the best DM ever.
Right.
Oh no! Turn the camera off.
No.
No,
what's
what's
up,
How do
having
I-
that bug?
Oh, there we go. All right.
Yeah, work again.
Yeah, dude. Good
Or
old
just-
work.
Yeah, so what do you do there? You
Sculpting.
answer phone calls?
Yeah. Well, I basically like do a job where when people call me, I want to kill myself, but when they don't
IT?
call me, I actually have a life.
Ah,
So you're basically
It's a call.
IT.
It's just a call center.
but you can work from at home, or are you at work?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the pandemic. I'm in Arizona where it's worst. So
Oh yeah, because cactus spread it.
Makes sense.
yeah, exactly.
And they got all those tumbleweeds that, it's Corona's just looks like a damn Corona ball, running around.
Right. I mean, that's basically what it is. I'm just sculpting these dudes. I'm like sculpting their backs and stuff. They had big holes in their backs. And so I'm just doing that in between calls today because I've been putting this off for like months. But I know you guys were talking about gaming, like playing games, D&D or whatever. Streaming.
Tech support.
But I was thinking I don't know if it's possible for you to do like a rotating lineup of just random people, but I don't know. I was thinking the poster board idea is pretty good because if you do have like a job board for like your guild,
Mhm.
You can just make one and then have all the jobs like converge later. So like all of them have a purpose to like the grander scheme of like the campaign. So it's like people seem like they're doing random jobs, but then in the end, it all kind of ties together.
Yeah, you just gave it all away, man. I was trying to keep that kind of a secret. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
let them figure that out as they go. But yeah.
Kevin.
I'm just saying
And,
they're not going to know. Nobody
It's a
watches
great
this.
idea. It's a great idea.
And to
You're right,
quicken
Mario.
up
One
the
other group.
sessions, you're gonna try to like, obviously all these monsters aren't
Yeah, that would
in
be
your
good.
back in the backyard, so it's not
No.
like normally you'd say you got to kill this beast over here at this some mountain, blah blah blah. It's 20-day travel. We're gonna kind of cut the travel time down, right? I mean that'd be like 4 or 5 sessions just to get there, Well, you're on the way
Yeah.
to get one job done, and then all of a sudden another crew comes in next week and says, "Well, you can't play this week because they're still on the way to the last mission."
Yeah, I would like I said, I would try to run them as one shots at least.
Yeah.
If not maybe like half shots. And I kind of did it before with my normal group. Just when we got bored of everything serious, we just did these monster hunt things. So I ran it before, and if it's something like that, like
Yeah.
where it takes you a really long time to travel. Yeah, we'll just fast forward that.
And so and so, the human fighter took 10 points along the way, damage. By the time you get there, he's still half wounded.
I was thinking the Warlock, but
No, I
I'm
brought
not
my
saying
water.
die. Are you
I brought
Joe?
my water. I'm the water boy, man. I brought my water.
right. Yeah, no, I just fast forward like that, and I probably roll. And I usually have my players roll for random encounters. And I'd probably just do like if it's a 2-week journey, I'd probably just do one random encounter roll on the way there. Then you guys hunt your monster down and go through the little one-shot thing, and then on your way back, just have one other roll. So maybe you run into
Yeah, that sounds good.
some wild beast roaming around or whatever, some thugs, some highwaymen. Yeah, whatever. Just depending on what you guys are doing.
So we're gonna say, oh, you're talking about also you guys were talking about using Roll20 or just role playing like only RP or whatever over the stream. I was thinking like what you were saying. I don't know if Roll20 will. I don't know. It could be either way. Like Roll20 could prevent people from wanting to play because then they gotta like do work before they can play.
How's that?
Well, you gotta. I mean, there's a process to like setting up Roll20, and you gotta have a computer, or you have to have like some way of utilizing it instead of just showing up to like a weekday stream and just playing if you want to play kind of thing. But I don't know. It just depends on like people.
Yeah, that
Depends
might
on their-
scare some people off, but it's pretty easy. And I walk people through it. Like not having a computer like Cujo, he might have some issues with that. But I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try to have him try it on his tablet and see if we can.
Dude, do you have an iPad or an Android?
Well, I'll be using my iPad.
So the
Is it
Roll20
good?
app actually works better on the iPad.
Okay.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
I mean, I'm just willing to try it. We can Miller, if we want to just get on there at some point, way before we do this and see how it works. And
yeah,
maybe we
Kudo's
can
got
get out.
4
Yeah, we
days
can-
off a week apparently,
Yeah, work 4 on, 4 off.
so he can just.
But,
He's got 4 days to
What,
figure
12-hour
this out.
days?
so yeah, we can get together, get on voice chat or something, and then get on Roll20 and see if we can't. Let me see, get into the campaign, see if I can see what you see, and everything's working out to what I'm supposed to be looking at. And
Right. And that's another thing I like about Roll20 is it has the video and voice built in.
Yes, it does.
oh, okay.
So
There you go.
if that, I'd want to see if that works through your tablet too. You don't necessarily need to do video as far as
I
I'm curious.
really, really would want to use my tablet then because I'm using my headset and it has a 3.5 jack. My phone does not seem to like my converter because it does not have the 3.5 jack, and I've got the little adapter for it, and it doesn't like it. I shot some video today, and I wanted to use my new phone. It's got a better camera, and I had to actually just go micless and just use the phone's mic, and it actually turned out pretty good. So, but yeah, I like to do this with my headset. I can be able to have a mic, and then I keep it charging at the same time.
Okay. Yeah. That
I
sounds
had
good.
to switch. Like right now, I had to switch to my phone. I don't even have to have my headset plugged in.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Like I said, so let's not shoot since I'm just setting up that Sunday game.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be 4 weeks now for me. I got plenty of
Right.
time.
Yeah.
If you're going to do Wednesdays.
Yeah, if we're going to do Wednesdays. We'll talk about it in the Discord though, but we'll make sure we have time. So I'm going to need probably at least 2 weeks to get it set up on Roll20 and get it.
Yeah,
streamed.
Cujo, it'll probably take 4 weeks before anybody gets on. I bet you it'll take a while. You'll probably be able to play.
By the time he
Uh,
sets everything up and stuff, yeah.
they're starting up in 2 weeks. So
Yeah, but you know
I
how
don't know.
people are.
Probably good. Yeah, gotta have at least 3 players, man.
Yeah, he's dependent on
I
those
know
three
we
players.
don't even have 3. We've got
Yeah.
2 because everybody else is playing on Sundays.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, at least people are playing though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know you
we'll-
guys. I mean, I just figured you guys talked about playing all the time, but like, no one's ever playing. So I was like, you guys need to just start playing.
Yeah, we
cares?
always say it.
Yeah, I've been trying for a few months to get people together. And the Sunday game, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna schedule a game, try to get people in, and
It's the way to do it.
hopefully they show up, and hopefully you guys show up."
I'll be there. It's like it's actually easy for me to make that one. Luckily, like that was the first online game where it's been like easy for me to make it
Yeah,
because I'm already going to be on the computer that day. Like it's before I have to work, so plenty time before I have to work. So
Oh, Quinian,
Quinn's
I don't
ready.
need a month. I'm ready now. Let's go.
Quinn's like SpongeBob.
just save that energy, Quinn. Save it for Sunday.
right.
You're gonna need it because you're probably
So-
gonna be rolling a new character.
On roll 20, do you just use? You have us like pick out a design, like a picture for our tokens, or what?
Yeah, I just have you find one online and then send me the image, and then I'll set it up for your token and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll
You guys ever use green stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
use it all the time. I made
Have you ever-
I made my own miniature.
Have you ever used it and not had a crap ton extra at the end? Because I feel like I always do that.
Yeah, I usually
Like
have
I
a little
make
bit.
too much.
Yeah, I have a little bit, but
You know what you can do
I
if you make too much, roll it out into a really thin long string, big worm, and then chop it really really fucking small. Let it dry, and then you have rivets for anything you want, whatever terrain. you're
Oh, that's true. That's cool.
making. And you can have a little bag with hundreds of them in there.
What I was doing before was when I'd ever have like extra in the past, I was saving them and I roll it in a ball and just let it harden in a ball, and then chop the ball down the middle, and then you can make bubbles for like lava and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that works too.
But I'm not doing any lava projects, so I saw some guy who was making snakes with his extra green stuff. He was like kind of doing what you were talking about, but he was just making like just little tiny miniature snakes every time he got done using it. Thought it was so funny.
Man. Snakes, you could make like little swarms of snakes or little worms, like rot worms, rot grubs. I mean, it'd be pretty simple to do with just some leftovers.
I just got these. They're like this sculpting brushes. They're rubber.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the silicone.
Yeah, the silicone ones are super cool. I never had a set. I always use metal tools for sculpting.
Mhm.
I feel like you kind of need both after using these. Like certain things you can't do, but it actually speeds up the process to have these.
yeah, I've got the metal ones.
Yeah, I've got metal ones. I've got some plastic ones.
Mirrors and bubbles
I
are good.
I haven't tried.
But there's an eBay seller right now that sells like a stick of green stuff plus all like 5 or 6 of these little brushes
Yeah, I think I
for
seen them.
like $16 for like everything.
Really? That's not
Yeah.
bad at all.
But can you put rivets on your snakes that you make?
Robo
That's
snakes.
That's the question.
Well, if you can put them on a beholder, you can put it on a snake.
The ultimate snake. Well, those are good ideas. I usually don't have that much left over, but 'cause I usually have to like make a little bit more up and then make a little bit more up because I'm always trying not to waste it. I usually don't
Yeah.
have enough.
One little pinch at a time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have
That's
just
good.
very minute little bits left here and there. I'll always think of something real quick. What can I do? What can I do? And then right now I've got this Thousand Suns army that I'm doing, and I'm making sand bases. So I'll just take it, flatten it out, slap it on the base, and I put my wavy designs in it for sand, and then put a little texture on it. And boom, there you go. You got your sand base.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Did you get this White Dwarf yet, Cujo?
No.
It's like it's issue 455. It's newer.
Mm-hmm.
It has like a bunch of Thousand Sun kind of stuff in there.
Really?
Well, Zinch. It's got Zinch stuff. It's technically, well, it's
Yeah.
both. It has both in there.
No.
But it's pretty cool. It gives you like different paint schemes, quick
Oh,
paint schemes.
I need to
Like,
pick that up because I just base coated them. I haven't done anything with them yet. But
I got this from my brother. He
So
plays
Quinn wants to
Thousand
know when
Suns
you're going to
Zinch.
try wood carving.
What?
When are you guys
When-
going to try what?
So when are you guys going to try wood carving?
Who does
Wood
that?
card.
As soon as I get a desire to.
I think whittling's kind of cool, but I mean, I have too many hobbies, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried a little bit of wood carving and a little bit of wood burning, but it's just not.
My grandfather was way into wood burning. I have like so many things he made sitting around. It's kind of crazy.
My next wood project will be building my D&D table, but I'm not doing that till I buy a house. I don't have
And
enough
that's
room. I don't have enough room for the size table I want to have in here.
Yeah.
What's that? A 20 feet by 20 feet table?
No, but it's going to be at least a 4-foot by 6-foot gaming area. And that's just the gaming area, and then it's going to have at least a foot all the way around it for your arms and be able to have a table for your sheets. And there's going to be built-in dice towers. It's elaborate. I've got all the blueprints written up. I went over them many times and redid them and said, nope, it ain't gonna work. It's gotta be bigger. So I need a large gaming room. So when I'm looking for a house, it's got to have a bonus room. It's got to have a garage that's been converted over. So it's got to have some large area. It's going to be like it would fit a pool table basically, because you're gonna have a pool table and you got to have a lot of area around the pool table. So I need that kind of a size room.
So kind of like my garage.
Yeah, but I wanted air conditioning. I want it, So I don't really want a garage. There's a house I really like. It's not that far away. I was gonna go look at it, but I want a garage. I don't technically want a garage that's been converted, and this house is perfect. It's got a nice pool, nice huge deck around the back of the house. It's got a nice big room that used to be a garage that was converted over, but now they have no garage. I've almost thought about buying that house and adding a garage on now because I want to have a garage for my car, my bike, and my other stuff. But I want that bonus room too. I don't want to convert the room back into a garage.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
But I thought about how much is it just to build a garage? You could. Oh yeah, you could build a garage. You could add on another garage to it. I've thought about it.
And you can get that into your loan too when you talk to your bank. Yeah, you can work that into your loan. If you got, you have to get the blueprints for it worked out first by a certified architect. But yeah, they can work that into your loan.
It's definitely got enough room to add another garage onto it.
Right.
I haven't looked at it. I was going to go look at it on a Sunday walkthrough, and I'm like, I don't have a garage. What am I wasting my time for? I mean, even if I like it, I'm just not going to like it because, I mean, even at this apartment, I got a 1-car garage, and I fit both my car and my bike, and they're kind of sandwiched in there to keep them both covered.
So Quinn says where he's at, it costs about $30,000 to build a garage.
Yeah, probably. I would take at least 10% off of that for where you're at, because Quinn's way up in the middle of nowhere.
So plus, I mean,
just getting all those building materials up there is going to cost more.
Cujo, you could just sell your $40,000, and then there's the $30,000 that you need.
Let's see here.
It's 35 to 40K.
Knight says, yeah, I think we're looking at around 35 to 40K for one. I know. Yeah. I think around here in my area, 25 to 30K to add in the garage.
You get a nice one. You get a nice 2-car garage for that around here.
Yeah.
And that would lucky.
my house was built in the 60s, late 50s, early 60s. And I not only have a garage, but I have a carport too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's nice.
let's see here. Quinny says, yeah, they got to have trucks, a bunch of cements, all that there. Got to build hard, season, mine, foundation.
Like,
Ooh, yeah.
have to be beefy, right?
Wow.
Well, yeah, just use your meat shield.
Yeah.
It needs to be beefy. All this
Oh.
all these meat references from this guy.
You should see Discord account. So, do you guys have anything coming up before next Wednesday? Any videos or anything?
Yeah,
I'm trying
dropping a
to
couple.
get my gas landscapes done. You see them back there. I keep running into problems though, man. I keep running out of stuff like barrels. I had to spend
Light?
all day today making barrels.
You got lights,
So-
LEDs on them.
No, I'm not even doing that. I'm just
Oh,
keep.
really?
Well, you're printing the barrels, right?
No, I'm pulling them off of pencils. Those are the little ferrules with the erasers.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
those-
Cut the erasers off. I got a video on it. But yeah, I had to make a whole bunch more of them because I ran out. Thought I had enough, but I've been working on those for like 3 weeks now.
do you literally go buy a box of pencils and take them off?
Yeah,
Then what do you do with the pencils? Throw them away?
I don't know, man. If you got an idea,
Not that I need them, but I mean now you got a lot of eraserless pencils.
yeah, I've been trying to figure out something to do with them. I got tons of them.
Double-sided pencil. There you go.
Now, yeah, I mean, you could use them as like that, but they're the like octagon or hexagon.
Build a log cabin.
Well,
Yeah,
I would
there
if
you
they were round. You know, I could do a log
That was
cabin, or I
gonna be-
thought palisades. But
Yeah, it's
I
gotta be
Wait,
something
Lincoln
to do
logs
with it.
aren't round, are they?
Yeah.
yeah,
They're
round.
I think
I mean,
they're got two flat edges and two round edges, or curved round edges.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh.
Yeah,
Two
they're
flat,
well, they're,
two flat, two round.
Hey, Miller, you have a CR10, right? That's the CR10 behind you?
this one.
Yeah.
No, it's an Ender 5
Okay.
from a few years ago before they made it where the bed moves up and down.
Well,
Before they had
And
the
Ender 5 Plus.
Plus, it could be. I don't know. I got it from my
Pro.
nephew.
my sister-in-law, you know what, gave me something of her 3D printer, wanted me to try to fit it. Let me see if I can do this right. Oop.
That was not right.
No, but apparently, one
You
of
read
these things,
Quinn's
one of
comment.
these, one of these white things came off of the cable. So I don't know if I could just flip the cable and clamp it back on or what.
That'd be an electronics issue. You'd have to look. I don't know. I'd have to look inside of it.
Yeah.
Like you probably have to repin the wire and then push it back in because it probably came out of the pin.
Yep.
Yeah. See, here's the,
If you were super confident with your soldering skills, you might be able to.
well, it looked like it wasn't even solder in. It just slid right out. I guess
Oh, it might
she
be the
was-
pin might have came out.
Some of those, yeah, the pin might have come out. You might be able to push it back in.
Okay.
Some of those you can build, like the pin casing will open up like a clamshell, and you can reset that, and then you can snap it back in. But
Sometimes.
there's so many, there's so many different kinds of little connectors.
I just seen a commercial on Instagram, and it was a tool for doing just that. It actually was like a ring that had about 8 to 10 tools on it with all these different sizes, and you push them in the connector, and it pops it open and pulls it out for you, and you have all these different size tool bits that can fit all these various connectors. And I'm like, wow. Usually I just skip the commercials on ads and stuff. I'm like, I've never seen that before. That would have came in handy when I was doing my handlebars on my motorcycle. I'm like, I needed to take a pin up. You have to take it apart to get it through the handlebars and put it back together.
Yeah. See, here's the little white piece, and the wire just it looks like the wire just came on out. The still got like the metal piece in there that holds it.
Are the wires bare?
Let me see.
Do the wires have any metal jackets on them, or are they just bare wire?
This is her CR10 too. It looks like the wires just got stripped. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, it looks like they pulled out of the pin.
Okay.
The way they make those is you take the wire and you
Mhm.
strip the end off, and then you put a little pin on there. They call it a pin, but it's like a cap that goes over it, and then they crushes down to pinch it on there, so that you get a good connection. So ideally, you'd want to pop that pin back out and make sure you got a good connection with the wire inside that pin, crimp it back closed, and then shove it back into the.
And then the pins may be already crimped because it ripped the wires out,
Probably.
and so
Yeah,
you
they
need new
are.
pin. Then you're gonna need new pins.
Yeah.
Okay.
All that stuff.
You'll need them of the same size.
Yeah, it's not good.
Or, like I said, if you're super confident in your soldering skills, you can use some solder and drop some solder in there and get that wire in there back into the pin. But you really, I mean, without some work, I mean, yeah, you could just shove it down in there, but you might have an intermittent connection.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that with the 3D printer.
Yeah, especially on your printer if it's going to be shaking as it's printing, it could wander right back out.
Here's the thing right here. Like I told her
Yep.
to bring me the 3D printer, and I'll look at it, and all she brought was this. I'm like, okay.
That's a good part.
Yeah,
Huh?
you need that one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Well, after she showed me, I'm like, ooh. She goes, I don't think it's real Creality 10. I'm like, I don't know without looking at it. Yeah. All right. Well,
So-
could you get any videos coming up?
Yeah, I got a couple already made up today. I gotta edit them. I got another one I'm gonna shoot tomorrow. So
Awesome.
I should have some videos. I gotta do some editing now. So
Let's see, you can
I'm
touch
like
it.
torn. I just did a video of like the painting that I did already, but
Mhm.
I won't be done with some painting for a while. And I just sculpted these things, so I don't really have like the ability to show that because it's done now. I don't know. I don't know what idea like. I don't know what to do video wise, like with my channel.
Yeah.
I feel like I just post random stuff. I don't know.
Why not, right?
yeah. I mean, if
Yep.
you're just messing around with it as a hobby, just post whatever you want.
Use your
Yeah, that's what
imagination.
Thea does.
Well, I was thinking about doing one with it has to do with minerals, but that's so totally far removed from like what my channel is so far. So I don't know.
Come on. Quinian has done cooking on his.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it is Quinian budget crafts.
Yeah,
And
I
cooking
guess.
is a craft.
A craft, so good
Yes,
point.
crafty. That's true. He didn't use any ramen noodles though, so the budget part's
Yeah,
the question.
Oh man, you gotta use the ramen noodles with the acrylic glue or whatever cyanic acrylic, whatever you call it, super glue.
Yeah.
And then you
Cyanoacrylate.
sand it down. You could use it to fix wood. So if you got a big like crack or like you're missing a corner of a table, you can crunch up ramen into like a powder almost, and then you just
I heard
put
this.
it over it, super glue it, and then you could sand it like it's wood, and you don't even know the difference.
Quinian says do it.
Yeah, sounds like you need to make a video on it, man.
I think he wants you to do your mineral thing.
Yeah, you can mineral thing. And he says he actually got a couple comments about how people like his content and how random and assorted it is.
That's cool.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think your channel should be about? Like, what do you think?
I just thought it'd be about all my hobbies, but it seemed to lean towards the nerdy ones or the extra nerdy ones so far.
Put it out there.
Yeah, it's your channel, man.
You Do whatever you want to.
You know what I see, not with your channel, but like when I'm looking at all these guys that do the unboxings, I'm watching stuff with Warhammer and D&D and whatever, and it's like I know the money, I know the costs, and I do unboxings myself, but I bought it already. I was going to buy it. I'm not buying it for the videos. I'm not buying it for the show.
Right.
I'm not trying to get subscribers and
Mhm.
making income coming in. And I'm like, so when it's a lull out there, a game starts to lull that they're into, or there's just no new products to review. I see them struggling to get something. They got to get their videos out. They got to find something. I got to review something. I got to stream something. And it's like, I do things. That's why I don't put videos out all the time. I can crank out a whole bunch of videos and I can just be done. Or I could just stretch it out. I'm not trying to make a 1,000 million subscribers and get an income coming in.
No.
I
It's just
like
a
that one of my last videos had a lot that encouraged me to like, oh, well, it's kind of spiking up. There's I got a lot of new subscribers and I haven't put a video out in a couple months. And, hey, I'll throw another video out.
Look at Bill from Rough Stats. He's over 1,000 now, and he hasn't put up a video in a while.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes a difference what your goal is. Like
Yeah.
if Cujo just, you're just messing around, you just want to show people what you got because it might help them. You're trying to help people out. And
that's the other thing too, is I think that should be with a lot of people that are on our channels. I mean, unless your goal is I'm trying to make it big and make money, but I'm putting stuff out there for the long haul. Like it could be up there 2-3 years from now, and someone might be looking at getting one of those kits used, or something like, let me look that up real quick. Okay, well, I know this video was done 2 years ago, but it doesn't matter. It's the same kit,
Yeah.
So it's cool. It's just there,
Yeah, I like the whole review unboxing thing, but like you said, I don't try to just buy stuff just to unbox it or get a sponsorship and have them send me free stuff to unbox it.
Yeah.
Just because I like what I like kind of thing. I did review that one Fangs and Talons set for D&D minis because the quality's way better than they used to make them.
Yeah.
And like that was cool to do, but I wouldn't want to do that all the time. That's like, that's 203.
Yeah.
That's like $300 for me to do that video if I tried to.
Oh, you got a full
crazy.
brick?
Yeah, I got a brick. So I was like,
yeah,
no way am I going to do that every set.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was worth it because the minis were good and I was going to use them. And then I'm trying to show the armies that I'm painting, the army that I'm painting, correction, because I'm only painting one army. But
I did hear that plural.
The struggle, right? So I'm trying to show this to keep me motivated. And then just the next step and the next step. Hopefully I can paint these guys. Now I was waiting to prep them, which is like sculpting these holes in their backs and some armor some bone like armor on their side. And that was keeping me from painting them. So now I have no excuse. So I'll probably try to paint those up and do a video on that. But I kind of want to do something in between. I might do a video of the character I made for Miller's game or something like that.
oh yeah.
Be kind of interesting since I challenge everyone to make a D&D character.
Yeah, you did
There you
kind
go.
of spur the fire.
Yeah. We could do that. Miller does a video on his little campaign thing, then we follow up with our characters, like with the backgrounds and stuff.
Cool. Yeah, I have another one in mind. I don't know if it'd be allowed or whatever, but I guess it would be allowed because it's out of the normal book. But I wanted to make a tiefling, so kind of like a bounty hunter style kind of guy who really hates undead. So he's like has some cleric background.
All right.
But maybe I'll make that and then post a
I
video.
would consider that for like the Wednesday night games that we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for the normal Sunday campaign, we'd have
No, Sunday's already.
about the
Yeah, I
two
already
things.
made that. I'm already locked in with the dwarf, so
Dwarves. Best race in D&D right there.
I agree.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I've had a philosophy that a party of dwarven clerics can make it through anything.
Oh,
Home the
snap.
18. There you go.
I almost picked cleric, by the way. It was really
Oh,
close.
what'd you
but
guys build? I didn't see it.
I picked a
Yeah.
Dugar.
Oh, nice.
Wargar,
The one you were talking about the other day. Nice.
Yeah, I decided to go with the Warlock. Just because I kind of like that mediocre spell, strong spells, but not too heavy like a wizard. But I could still slash with some of them. If I'm not the pipsqueak.
That's why.
Like a wizard. A wizard's pretty. Like I don't ever touch me. Keep me away from everybody. Sorcerer is pretty similar. Like I don't want to fight. Give me let me find the wall. I'm gonna glue my back up to it, and hopefully he didn't see me.
In my my Monday night campaign, I'm a divine sorcerer, a divine soul sorcerer. So I'm like literally the only healer.
And that's not the best one.
Yeah.
No, it's not the best one, but they was shocked when shocked when I started healing. They're like, you can't heal, you're a sorcerer. I'm like, yeah, I'm a divine soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Divine soul. I keep wanting to call that favored soul, but it's not.
Or definitely when I was pulling out cleric spells, and there was like, what? Then I pulled out Xannies and showed them.
Yeah, that's one of the things about 5th edition, though, is you don't have to have a dedicated healer. Like, there's so many options for everybody else to pick up different ways to heal.
And we won't have one either.
It's necessary
as of right now.
Nope. I always provide an NPC cleric if the party wants to hire one.
I'll just buy extra potions.
Well, we could be getting potions. We could be fighting a false Hydra.
You get like X amount of basically heals on yourself throughout the day, like short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Heals you, percentage or whatever.
But monster hunting, we're pretty much going to be in the combat the whole time.
Oh, no, there'll be some role playing. You guys have to role play a little bit.
Well, I guess there'll be a little bit of time for a short rest then. Maybe.
Well, I think maybe call it a night, guys.
Yeah, let's wrap it.
Oh, yeah, it's getting late, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, it is. It's 12:17. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for having me on, guys. Thanks for squaring it away and at least trying to get the ball rolling on some more tabletop Dungeoneer actual role playing.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Then maybe like one of us could do like a recap, or maybe we can send Hate the recap and put in his newscast.
Give him some news, yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah, give him some news. Well, today's character died.
Yeah.
Oh, I love watching those shows.
Well, sounds good, guys.
Yep.
We'll see you in a month.
Yeah. All right, you guys take care. We'll see you later.
You guys too. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Bye.
Remember, guys, if you're 20, it's a critical. Thanks again.